Junghwan took black in game 2, white to occupy the 3-3 point, continuing Yang Kaiwen's strategy from game 1. White 10 pincer and black 11 play a large knight move, replicating Yang Kaiwen's formation from the first game. White 12 peep with a jump, and black 13 counterattack while probing white's response, testing which side white could connect. Black 19 placed a stone above, further challenging white. By white 26, black secured the corner with Senti. Black 27 large knight move to enclose the corner, a move rarely seen pre-AI era. Where humans typically played on the third line, post-AI, players adopted more abstract strategies. White 28 erase, seemingly not reducing black's corner territory. Black 29 blocked solidly, and white 13 jump, extending 3 spaces toward the center. Black 33 sees a big point, forcing white 34 to reinforce the top right corner. Black 35 placement was special. White 36 steadily extend 1 space. Black 39 erased white's left side framework, showing Junghwan's aggression compared to the game 1. White 40's nice move aimed to cut black's 2 stones while resisting ceiling in the lower left corner. Black 43 extended toward the center, linking with the bottom right. White 44 jumped outward, prioritizing influence while coordinating with the thick white group in the top left to attack black's lower left stones. If white jump inward to pincer, black could sabaki, and white 3 stretch, then black 4 connecting. White 48 Hana in the center, pressuring black's lower side and left side. Black 49 Tanuki to block white's top left, then white cut. White 56 jump with Senti, and after black 57 Hana, white 58 form a tiger mouse, intensifying the battle. Black 65 to 67 pushed through rigidly, but black Hana was too passive. Black should have caught immediately to reduce white's liberties, then extended centrally. White would reduce liberties on the second line, letting black 7 capture and escape 2 stones. White 8 Atari would lead to an even position, and now AI has 50% win rate for both. Instead, black 69's connect let white capture 2 stones, leaving black's lower group thin and overconcentrated, a favorable outcome for white. In the game, black 69's passivity dropped black's win rate below 25%. White 70 connected, and after black banned for Atari, both sides settled locally. And now black's win rate is 34%. White invade the right side, then diagonal move. Black 77 avoid sacrifice instead of attaching above. White 80 pushed out firmly. Black 81 to 83 Hana and connect on the second line, prioritizing territory. While white built central pressure, the both sides are about to fight here. Black 89 threatened white's cutting point, had white duly connect. Black 2 extend, nullifying white's earlier stone. White 90 pushed out, reinforcing its own cut while suppressing black. White 96 was slow, failing to seal black's escape. Black 97 enclosed the lower side, securing territory and safety out of white's attack. After moves of probing, because white Sing can't control black's dragon, white 102 sailed black, attempting to kill black's dragon. Black pushed through to increase liberty and exploit white's weaknesses. White 104 strongly Hana and black counter Hana, creating white's cutting point. White 108 attack fiercely, escalating the fight. Black 109 cut across, and then black Atari to target white weaknesses. White pushed through centrally. Black's 115 direct push was slow. It should have Atari first, and then push through. Then, after moves, black could gain territory advantage and leaving the big problem that white handled the card. After black 115, white connect, thickening its outer wall and making black's earlier moves slightly loosey. Black's 123 diagonal move was a bad move by AI. Black should have settled the edge first, leaving white unsettled. White 6 forced to jump out. Black 7's diagonal move in the center to get the main point, which would maintain 50% win rate balance. In the game, black's 123 passivity let white claim the vital diagonal move below, but white instead pursued fighting with black's dragon. Black 125 diagonal move above, threatening a wedge while blocking white's center escape, forcing white to reinforce. White 128 cut decisively, thickening its position and gaining squeezing tools to get points above. White 132 bent outward, sealing black's lower head and boosting central partition. White now let the win rate. White 140 extend to the last big point, aiming at black's central dragon, and then black diagonal move, black block to reinforce the dragon. White 2 would easily get territory, entering the game with a huge lead, and Park Junghwan have less chance to make comeback in game. With a commanding lead, Yang Kaiwen opted for a steady move with white 142 responding to black with a diagonal move. Here, white could have chosen to press on black, and then diagonal move, then cut off black's dragon connection in center. Black 143 Tanuki to bomb below. Gambling on territory, white calmly Hana and connect, securing the lower left. Black 147 continue grabbing points, betting on the dragon's life. Though hard to kill, white could still have chance to squeeze. White 148 angle wedge to squeeze black's territory, and after black's center Atari, white had to connect. Black 151 flee left, but white could Atari on the third line, forcing black to escape at a great cost. White strengthened himself, and still has chance to knight move to squeeze black's territory in endgame to get points. However, Yang Kaiwen missed this. White 154 angle wedge, and black's next move extend, sacrificing 2 stones. Black 159 attach before linking, making the game difficult to determine the winning rate. By black 165, the dragon lived by connecting. White 166 cut to capture, but compared to the missed squeeze, white lost 7 points at least. But white still has chance. The biggest endgame move was a first line jump, and black 2 pushed through, and white 3 blocked. In the actual game, white 168 cut was a good move, but black made a mistake by connecting on the right, allowing white to stretch out. If black had stretched out directly, white's 2 bump would have caused a local collapse for black. If black's 3 tried to block the connection, white 4's diagonal move would be absolute center move, forcing black to capture the white stones. Then white 6 stretch would again make black collapse. Thus, in the game, black had no choice but to capture the white stone due to the mistake, causing black's win rate to drop from 50 to just 50%. If Yang Kaiwen seized the opportunity, the game could have ended here. but he failed to capitalize on Piao Tinhuan's arrow. White 172 stretch was sent in move, forcing black to respond. Both sides seemed to overlook the first line jump in the upper arrow, a move larger than any endgame play in the center, until black's move 183, a second line jump that completely reversed the game. With Piao Tinhuan's mastery of endgame techniques, remaining moves posed no challenge. Over the next 100 moves, Piao Tinhuan's endgame was flawless, leaving Yang Kaiwen no chance to overturn loss. The game concluded after 285 moves, with Piao Tinhuan securing victory by 1 3/4 stones.